Okay, welcome to another session in this series. In this session, we start with question number 27 because previously we ended on question number 26, okay? So here we start with question number 27, okay? Cool, this is, in the figure above, MN, which is this, is parallel to KL. So these two lines are parallel, they will never meet, even at infinity, okay? Cool. It's parallel to KL. If angle NMP is equal to 60, NMP, this is 60, and angle NPK is equal to 40, calculate PKL. So we need to find what? PKL. So this angle is what we are trying to find. This is the angle we are trying to find. Okay? Cool. All right. Now, when you look at this, is a triangle, right? And we know from our rules that when you have a triangle, the sum of two interior angles is equal to what? The opposite exterior angles. So this angle here will be the sum of these two angles, these two interior angles, which is 60 and 40. Should give us this exterior angle right here. Okay? Cool. So that will give us what? That angle right there. This angle. Okay? That angle is what? 60 plus 40, which is what? 100. Cool. Now, we know that if we have two parallel lines with another line crossing them, then we can have an angle known as what? Corresponding angles. Okay? So these angles here are corresponding. This angle and then this angle are corresponding. Okay, that means they are the same. Okay, and normally you find corresponding angles when you form an F. So you see this F right here. If this is how you find corresponding angles usually. Okay, cool. So this angle and this angle are the same. That means this angle is also 100. Okay, so which is D. Okay, cool. Let's move on to question number 28. The question says, which of the following do not form a Pythagorean triple? What is a Pythagorean triple? A Pythagorean triple is what? 3 digits. Okay, let's call them A, B, and C. Let's call them A, B, and C. So for A, B, and C to be a Pythagorean triple, then two of these digits, let's assume they're digits, two of them, the sum of the square of two of them should be equal to the square of the last one. So for example, if we square A and B, then their sum should be equal to the square of C. So for this to be a Pythagorean theorem, then A squared plus B squared should be equal to C squared. Okay, or vice versa. You can have A squared plus C squared should be equal to what? B squared. Or B squared plus C squared should be equal to what? C squared. Any of this works. Okay, so this is what a Pythagorean triple looks like. Cool. So now the question is asking us, which of these is not a Pythagorean triple? Okay, so what that means is we need to find out if the sum of squares of any two of the numbers is equal to the square of what? The third number. So let's do that for the first one. Let's do that for the first one here. This is very simple to do. 3 squared plus 4 squared is what? 5 squared. Okay, cool. But here we have 25. 25, although 25 is 5 squared, but we are not looking for the square, we're looking for the actual number, which is supposed to be 3, 4, 5. But here we have 3, 4, 25. Okay, so that does not work. So it's not a Pythagorean theorem, Pythagorean triple. Okay, and then we do the same thing for the second one, 12, 16, and 20. 12, 16, and 20. Let's confirm if it is a Pythagorean triple. Let's use our calculator. So we have 12, squared plus 16 squared, which is 400. And then we know that 400, the square root of 400 is what? 20. 20, right? Cool. Now, that means we'd have what? 12, 16, 20. So this is actually a Pythagorean triple, because these three numbers, when you take a square of 2, these two, and you add them, you should get the square of this, which is 400 that we found right here. Okay, so this is correct. This is correct. Now let's do the last one. 9, 12, and 16. 9 squared plus 16 squared. No. 12 squared first. 12 squared. Okay, 225. Now, what is the square root of 225? Let's find the square root of 225. Square root of our answer is what? 15. So, if we were to have 9, 12, 15, then we'd say it is a Pythagorean triple. But here we have what? 16. Okay, then we have 16, which is not the case. If it was like this, then we'll say yes, it is a Pythagorean triple. But here we have 15, so it is, so we have 16, so it is not correct. So the question says, which of the following do not form? So that's our answer will be I and I only. Okay, I and I only, which is B. Cool. All right, let's move on to question number 29. The question says, the interior angle of a regular polygon is 120. How many sides has the polygon? Cool. We know the formula, right? The interior angle is 180 n minus 2 all over n is equal to 120, as we've seen over here. Okay, so how many sides has the polygon? So now we just need to find what? N. That's what we need to find. So we know this is the same as 120 over 1. So we can do what? Cross multiplication. Okay, so we have 120n is equal to 180n minus 360. Cool. So you'd have 360 is equal to 180n minus 120n. So we have 60n is equal to 360. If we divide by 60, we cancel out. What is left? N is equal to what? 6. Okay, so our n is equal to 6. That is the number of sides of the polygon. Cool. Let's move on to question number 30. Question number 30 has a preamble here. Okay, now this says, in the diagram, MNO is a triangle in which MN is equal to NO. So MN is equal to NO. They are the same. And if you have angles, triangle that has two sides to be the same, that means two of the angles will be the same. Okay, so this angle here is also what? 56. Okay, because those two lines are the same. This line and this line are the same. Then the two angles will be the same. Cool. And angle POQ is 19, and MOQ is a straight line. Use that information to answer 30 and 31. Okay, so we just need to find. Question 30 says, what is the value of A? This angle A here. How do you find A? We know that the sum of angles in a triangle add up to what? 180. So if you add 56 plus 56 plus A, we should get what? 180. So 56 plus 56 plus A should give us what? 180. A is equal to 180 minus 112. So A will give us what? 68. Okay, so that is A. Okay, cool. Now this says, what type of angle is marked B? Cool. Now, if you look over here, let's try to find B first, and then we see. We know that angles on a line add up to what? 180. Okay, so we have here 56 here, we have 19, and then we have b. So when we add 56 plus b plus 19, we should have what? 180. Cool. So let's find b. So we have 56 plus b plus 19 is equal to what? 180. So b is equal to 180 minus, it should give us 75. Okay, b is equal to 105. Okay, b is equal to 105. Now 105, we can see the 105, the angle on 105 here is greater than 90, but also what? Less than 180. And any angle that is what? Greater than 90 and less than 80 is what? 180 is what? An obtuse angle. Okay, so B is an obtuse angle, which is C. Okay, all right. I think we'll have to stop here for now. In the next session, move on to question number 32. Thank you so much for watching this session. See you again next time in the next session. Bye.